This is Comics Comments, and I am Roxanne People. This week, again, I don't have a physical copy for you guys, I'm sorry, but I'm still going to be reviewing Red Hood and the Outlaws. Now, this comic book I was really excited to read because it looks amazing on the cover. There's like these two guys, they're like getting ready to fight, or they are fighting, they're fighting, getting ready to fight in the air. Starfire's behind them, pew-pewing with her hands like she does, that's her thing, I guess. And it just looked really, really amazing. And no doubt the art in this comic book is amazing throughout the whole comic book. Kenneth Rockford and Blonde, the artists and the colors, should be very proud of their work. It looks really amazing, and I really love the art. The writing, however, is lacking a lot. It starts out with, the Red Hood or Jason Todd going to rescue Roy Harper, the guy with the bow. He's in a Middle Eastern prison for trying to help people or something. That's how it's explained. I'm not sure. But anyway, he goes to rescue him in a fat suit. Yeah. But the main problem with the writing is the characters. Definitely characters. Jason Todd, the Red Hood, he sounds amazing. He sounds really cool. He looks really cool. He's handsome. He's got the whole package there. But then he's got like this huge backstory. And the comic book basically flat out says they're not going to talk about his backstory, except for one little part where he's like training, like how he got trained, which is basically, I guess, going to be like a Batman in the Mountains type thing, where, I mean, how long could that possibly take to explain? And I don't know, they're just not going to talk about his whole backstory, and when you're reading it, if you have never heard of the Red Hood or Jason Todd or anything, you've never heard of him, because they keep referencing his backstory, and if you don't know about him, you're just like, okay, I didn't even understand that whole page that you just had, that whole page of inner dialogue. It was useless to me because I don't know about him from before this comic book, which I think is just a really horrible thing to do. I mean, why would you do that? Why even mention it then if you're gonna, I don't know. But anyway, freaking Roy Harper, he's kind of like, I guess, the comic relief guy, I guess. I don't know. He's kind of just like, alright, I guess since you saved my life, I'm going to hang out here with you guys for a little while. Oh yeah, and I'm going to sleep with Starfire on like page 4, and then that's it. We're just going to keep hanging out and stuff, and it'll be great times unless I feel like leaving or something. I don't know. Whatever. I'm just kind of going with the flow right now. It's like, what? That would be totally fine if the other two characters were not lacking so much. And I mean, Starfire, depending on your gender, Starfire has either gotten really bad or really good. And I guess depending on your sexuality too. But anyway, Starfire, alright, so they explained in the worst 3-sentence explanation I've ever heard in my life that Tamranians have a really short attention span for all things Earth-related, aka she doesn't remember the Teen Titans and she likes to sleep around a lot. Apparently, like, Tamranians can only see humans with, like, smells and sounds, so she herself says that she can barely tell Roy Harper and Jason Todd apart half the time, which is just, great. And I mean, her thing before was, she was really loyal to her friends, and she always tried not to kill humans as much as possible. But in this, she's just like, nonchalantly blowing up tanks and stuff. Jason Todd tells her to go kill some people. She's like, alright, whatever. Alright, done. What do you want me to do now? And it's just like, what the hell? What happened to Starfire? What happened to her? That's not Starfire. Right? And she's just like, she totally just doesn't even care about anything anymore. She's just, whatever. I just want to have fun and stuff. I don't even know what the hell else she's about because she barely spoke in the whole damn comic book. And freaking, I don't know. The good part about her, if you're like a guy or, you're a lesbian or you're not homosexual, well, if you're not gay, if you like girls, she's mostly naked through this. That's just, you know, she's mostly naked through this, and I'm pretty sure her boobs have gotten like a size bigger, and yeah, that's pretty much it. If you like girls, she's gotten a lot better for you, I guess, because the less clothing thing. But that's about it for Starfire. That's what she has going for her right now. You know, being mostly naked most of the time and big boobs. That's her, you know, shining moment in this, which really kind of makes me mad. So basically, Red Hood and the Outlaws is getting 5 out of 10 and a sad face because of my disappointment. And it was basically written for like a 13-year-old boy who just realized that girls are useful for things other than teasing on the playground. And I mean, especially when you add in the fact that there's no cursing in the whole freaking comic book. And it's like, why? Like, and the writing is just awful. It's awful. I mean, the art carries it to that 5. The art carries it a long way. Art can always carry a comic book a long way, obviously, but you have to do a good writing job. You just have to. That's the book part of comic book. You can't just not have a good story and just hope that your drawings will carry you the whole way. No, you can't. You can't do that, right? Like I don't know. The art was amazing. The art was amazing, but you can't just have a comic book with just pictures. Now, if you like cool pictures and you don't like story, this is perfect for you. But if you want story, this is not for you. If you're not interested in naked women, this is not for you. Um, yeah, that's pretty much it. I'll have another comic book for you guys next week, and till then, you know, see you later.